Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Bootleg looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running back with the football. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Hold. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running back has it on the screen now. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback keeps the football. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. On the run, it's Benson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Punt over the middle. It's Williams. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. 1st and goal for the offense. Looking for a man. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with his touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field here. A draw to the back. The freshman brings him down quickly. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. 1st down and 10.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Completion makes it 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They call the draw play here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. Offense makes their way on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Benson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. 2nd down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Freeman. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Freeman. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Becoming a solid drive. They got a 1st down right at the 49. The short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Benson. He's brought down, but that strong stiff arm helped him to a 1st down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. And it's a comeback route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. Single back takes the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Gets the 1st and still running.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down after that previous play.
Timeout by the offense.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the offense will spend a timeout to get on the same page. First down, they're going to throw the football. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. What a move, and he's free. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And one play has flipped field position. A first down to the opponent's 44. Using his legs, it's Benson. Fights through the tackle.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Second down coming up.
Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman who's too far downfield. Pulls it in. It's Freeman. Headed for the end zone.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the return will be brought down. Offense ready to start this drive. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. Refuses to go down. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. 1st down and 10.
After 36. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Or it's snapped to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And there's the handoff. He finds some space. Now here he goes at the 20.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table to this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The punt team making their way on the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Owens. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. With the catch, it's Davis.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
2nd down coming up.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. throw to the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And out comes the offense set to take over here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? It's complete. The wow, the freshman quarterback pay a price for that one. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Second down.
And it's a bunch formation. Grinding away on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Crucial third down play right here. Takes the handoff. It's Benson. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The shotgun run call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Yeah, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7.
It's now second and goal.
Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson.